He might just disengage, and if he had just committed it, Ake would have at least had a chance to live. But obviously still a really good fight for Alliance. Bulba uses the fissure, kind of misses, but it does juke on from S4. He gets healed up right away, gets the repel, now swap from Ake on the Awar. They've got it done, this place is in big trouble. GA comes out, that buys time for Ake. He'll get healed up even more, 1-4-3-7, out of mana. Can't finish him off, and he'll just get clubbed down by the Tiny. Fissure not going to do enough to break up this fight. But resolution still, blink forward from S4, he's got the Avalanche, stun combo to boot, tosses him back, gets a 3 for DC, losing more momentum around the map, and tier 2 in the mid, being in some trouble. Look, creep equilibrium is in their favor, but still a 3-0. Starting to feel more reminiscent of what happened in Game 1 Purge.
Yeah, this is looking a lot like Game 1. Alliance just helps a lot, but it's not everything.
Yeah. It's one of those changes that still feels kind of like, oh yeah, Ogre can do that. Sentry Ward comes down from the Dire. A little intel around the side, but S4, he just goes in. Pops the Zeus right away, now the Rock to follow up. S4 they've got plenty of follow-up. Talking about follow-up, there's the Blink Echo from Bulba. Connects on 4, but S4 still alive. GA is used, and all that time he still has the Aegis. They use everything for just an Aegis. GA, they'll swap Bulba, he dies. AUI not going to be able to make it out. He gets tossed in the air, a few more auto attacks will bring him down. It's a 3 for Aegis trade. The tier 2 tower's gone down, and now they have a Golem with plenty of time left to try and break the high ground. No glyph for DC, no buybacks either, except for Zeus. He's coming up in a couple seconds, but Earthshaker and Ogre, they'll be down for the count before they can even defend the barracks, I think. This is at least a tier 3, probably a lane of racks.
And that was almost all of DC's fight there. The Echo Slam did a lot, but it wasn't everything. They needed the Zeus ult, they needed them not have the Aegis, and he's gonna get one shot again.
Oh, this poor Zeus. I just feel bad for 1-4-3-7, man. He can't survive. Now Resolution gets stunned. His ult's still on cooldown for another 5. Can't even get a BKB. Manages to buy the Mithril Hammer before he dies, but no buyback, and that's it. DC just tap out.
There's no way they could win the fight at this point. Like, they brought up Atos. Any hero comes up, he gets slowed for, what, 6 seconds? 4 seconds, about 60%. Like, all of their cores are completely countered by the Atos. The Zeus is completely countered by the Tiny. There's no way that they could win at that stage. They just got way too much advantage on Alliance, and I think that's why they picked heroes like Tree and Protector. They're like, we're just gonna pick early game heroes because all that's left is a window to my soul. Come and get it.